From the list of available widgets in the ttkwidgets library, there is the timeline widget. This is the example available in the GitHub repository. You can find it by searching for ttkwidgets GitHub. This is the timeline composed of categories. In each category, you can create markers. Each mark can be associated with a tag. The tag will assign actions for the left click and right click on the marker. We are going to see in this video how to create a simple timeline with two categories, how to create a marker and assign to it a specific action. First, you import the timeline from ttkwidget. Then you can create it by specifying the categories or the dictionary of categories. Each category is identified by its key, and then for each key, another dictionary that has the text key for the text key that will contain the label to display when creating the timeline. Here we have timeline with two categories, category 1 and category 2. Then you create your timeline into defined categories. You can find the list of all the available options from the source code. They are described here, but you can also find from this first statement the default values that they have if you do not specify them. So for example, we have the width. If you do not specify the width, it will have this default value as 400, and the height, etc. You can see the different values you can assign to the timeline and also to the markers, so you can define appearance of the markers before creating them. You can see here I have the width, I specify the width, the height, the extent, if we extend or not the timeline, if we move the markers outside the limit, the background of the timeline, the finish time, marker background, the default marker background, the marker also the default marker foreground, if we can move the marker horizontally in the category, and marker change category, if we can change the marker category or move the marker vertically. We configure tags to later associate them to markers. So we have this tag identified by its name, so tag 1, and you can define three different callbacks. Right callback associated with the right click on the marker, the left callback associated with the left click on the marker, and the move callback associated with the move of the marker. Each callback has a default list of arguments. The list of parameters is identified here in the definition of the tag configure method. For example, here our left callback or its arguments will be the IID, the X coordinates, and the Y coordinates. We have also other values associated with the appearance of the marker or related to the state appearance related to the state of the marker. We have the active background, for example here it's orange, it's hover border. We have the move callback will just print the argument. The right callback also will print the argument, and for the left callback it will simply print hello. Create the marker, you call the create marker function. You specify the category key, specified one, the starting index, the ending index, or the starting marker, time marker, and the ending time marker, the text on the marker, the associated tags, the IID of the marker, all the attributes that start with marker from the function or the method timeline can be used by removing the marker dash prefix, and the marker state defined in tag configure also can be used, like the hover state attribute and the active state attributes. So here we change the background of the marker to red and its foreground to white. To actually create the timeline, you call the draw timeline function and then you add it to your main window. If I run the code, I can see here is the timeline. So this is its hover border. This is the active state. It's defined in the tag, not in the marker. And when we left click, it printed hello. If I right click, it will print the argument, and if I move it, it will also print the arguments as described. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.